Okay, welcome to today's class. Um, Hope you guys are doing great. So today I've decided to run a short video on taking you through the basic on AutoCAD. So now we have AutoCAD 7 for beginners, we have AutoCAD 10, we have AutoCAD 11, 12, but the AutoCAD I'm using here, I hope you can see my screen. Please, if you can see my screen, please type I can see my screen, and if you can hear me, please type I can hear you on the comment box. So this is the screen. So I'm using AutoCAD 18. That's what I'm using. The version of AutoCAD I'm using AutoCAD 18. You see, it's more simplified than the previous AutoCAD. But we have AutoCAD 20 now, AutoCAD 19 and 20, and by next year we'll be having AutoCAD 2021. So now, before you go into AutoCAD, you must understand the tools. It's just like an engineer that wants to learn how to repair a car. The first thing you have to know is to know the different tools and equipment so that you can know how to use them in the workshop. The same thing applies in AutoCAD. So in AutoCAD, if you don't understand and know the tools and what their function is, definitely you cannot use AutoCAD. AutoCAD is very simple. For the basic, it is very simple. Now, we have two type of AutoCAD drawings or machine drawings. We have the 2D and we have the 3D. You understand? So looking at my, sorry for that interruption. Sorry for that interruption. So looking at dashboard now, or looking at my screen, what you'll be seeing is 2D AutoCAD. 2D AutoCAD. So under my 2D AutoCAD, how do you know that this is a 2D AutoCAD? Look at this place here. You see this graph here showing y and x axis. On 2D we have the y and x axis. Do you understand now? Then what you look at the screen again, you see what we call draw. These are the drawing tools. We have the line, we have the polyline, we have the circle. Under option of circle, we have circle with center radius, circle with diameter, 2-point circle, 3-point circles, tangent, radius, and so many of them. But most times, one I do use most times, I use the circle, center radius, the circle, center diameter, and sometimes I use 2-point circle. Now, but the one I use most times is the circle center radius. Now, that is that for circle. We have the arc. Arc are short lines, called short lines. So we have 3 points. We have start, center, end. You understand? Those are different arc. So the occasion will determine when and how to use them. For instance, the start, center, end. This is it. You look at this shape that's displaying right now here. You look at this one. You look at the shape that's displaying right here now. If you want to get exactly this arc for this point, for these two parallel line coming, I want to get the arc for it, the perfect arc. You use the word the start, center, end. So you're able to click the 2 points and it gives you a what? A center. Are you getting it now? So that is it. So that is the drawing tools. Under the same drawing tools, we have other drawing tools. And here we see different polygons. When you click on the polygon, we have the circle, we have the polygons. When we talk about the polygons, they talk about um, polygon. Now we have triangle, rectangle, um, pentagon, and so on and so forth. So when you want to click on draw on any shapes, you just click the number of sides, like instances. Now let's click polygon. If you look at my screen and it's showing 3. It is showing 3. That simply means that you should put the number of sides you want. So if I leave it on 3, that means it will give me triangle. Triangle has 3 sides. If I click 4, it will give me sorry, rectangle, but rectangle has 4 sides. If I click 5, pentagon, and so if I click 10, decagon. Do you understand now? So that is all about picking shapes. Then we have the center. Should I say what would I call this thing now? I call it ellipse. Yeah, ellipse. And the same thing, we have ellipse center, ellipse, and helical arc. So the occasion will determine when and how you should use them. You can say, for instance, is now. Now let's continue. We have what we call construction line. I love using construction line. So look at my mouse. My mouse is pointing on. You see construction line. Assuming you want to draw something, you want a perfect. You want your work to be easy. You want you want to align your work properly. So before you start, you use construction line. They are not part of the drawing, but you just use that to divide your space, your spreadsheet, to so that you can get lines you can get equal lines flowing about. You can get lines, there's no error due to paralyze on bending of lines and all that. So I use uh, construction line to make sure that my work are intact, my work are okay, you understand. So most time when you're drawing plan of houses, it's mostly used in 2D drawing. Construction line is mostly used in 2D drawings like what you can see here. We also have other kind of lines too. We have the rail, we have the multiple lines, we have the divider, we have the major, and so on. We also have the spin CV and so many more. Well, those are not more. They are not really relevant right now. What is relevant is what I'm showing you here. Now, let's move to another tool. Call them the modifier tools. What is modifier? After drawing a line, you need to edit it, right? It's like I you can also use the word editor. You need to edit the line, you need to edit the shape, you need to edit what you've drawn, you need to change something, you need to copy and paste, you need to what you've drawn, you need to copy instead of drawing the same thing again, giving your static image, you can just copy exactly what you've done and multiply them. That's what we mean by copy. Or after drawing a circle, you don't like the way the position at which you draw it, you want to adjust it a bit, you can click on the move. You can click on the move. This is a move. So shortcut, just for shortcut, you just press M, enter. And after clicking on the shape, you press M, enter. It will allow you to move the shape to any position on the spreadsheet or on the drawing sheet right now. You are seeing. Then okay, I didn't introduce this is infinite. You can see this is your drawing sheet. You can use to draw the whole country on this particular place. You can use to draw a whole state. You can draw the map of the whole state on this place, the whole road, the map road of the whole state or city in this place. Is so infinite, so you can see, and you can keep zooming and zooming and zooming and zooming and zooming. So this is it. Now that is the drawing. You see 2D. It's on 2D. Are you getting it? On 2D top? That means it's like showing the 2D. It's like showing the top of the drawing. That is what this thing is all about. Now what? Okay, I stopped at move, right? Modifier tools. So when you know all these tools, you can use them to do your work effectively. We have trim. You draw a line, excess line, and you want to trim it. Use that to trim the line, which I'm going to show you that maybe on this video or on my next video what we're using then. We have clean. Want to delete something, want to erase the drawing, want to erase the line, you can use that delete. Then I told you about copying and paste. You want to copy multiple shapes or multiple lines or multiple drawings to many. Let me use the word many, but you can copy and paste as many as you want. You use this. Then we have the mirror. After drawing the shape, you want that same shape but in an opposite form facing the previous one you drawn. You can use shape. We have the fillet. You want a curved edge. You want a curved edge. You want to change a sharp edge to a curved edge. You use the fillet. The fillet, which I'm going to use soon. So on the fillet, we also have what we call the chamfer. In previous AutoCAD, they actually separated. We have the fillet symbol, we have the chamfer symbol, but you can see here they are placed together now. That is to show you that they're trying to minimize space and make sure everything is put together, and you just go down and click on it and just, so that is what this one is all about. We have the um, explode, break a compound object into its components. Are you getting it now? So then we also have stretch. After drawing a shape, after drawing a triangle or rectangle, you want to stretch without changing any form of the shape. You have the scale. Maybe you draw a small circle and you want to expand the circle. You don't take your time to take any, you don't want to expand at the middle without changing shape, or you want the same shape but you want to expand it. So you can use the scale to enlarge or reduce selected object, keeping the proposition of the object the same after scaling. Then we have what? We have rectangle. I distribute object copies into what? Into a combination of rows and columns. So we have another thing we have here that is very important is offset. I told you it's very important for your construction drawings. Because create concentric circles, parallel lines, and parallel curves. So like doing an offset of lines, doing an offset of circles, they don't meet each other. They're like it's a fast copy. You just you can do it. So you see now you can offset any object at a specific distance or through a point. After you offset objects, you can trim and extend them as what? And as efficient method of creating drawings. So you can just use different things. Now, in AutoCAD, we also talk about text. You have to write in AutoCAD, right? So this is the text. We have to bring out the dimensions, or show our dimensions, as the length of each size, or the angle of the arc or circle. There's so many, so many, so many, so many, so many. So now let's go straight to this drawing. I'm going to show you two type of drawing here. And in 2D drawing, you can also draw a 3D drawing and a 2D drawing, which I'm going to show you right now. But to make this video as short as possible, I'm going to show you the 2D drawing. This is a 2D drawing. The machine, a code room, a mobile code room carrier. So what you can see here now is the front view, the side. So this is the front view, and this is the side view. Are you getting it now? This is front and this is the side view. This is the plan. The plan. This is the plan, and this is where your description will be. Are you getting it now? This is where your description will be. This is where your description will be on the drawing. So this is a 2D drawing. You can see a normal 2D drawing, like shapes, different shapes combined together. So you can use your fillet here, you can use your chamfer, copy and paste, and so many. You understand? So with time you're going to understand how this thing can be drawn perfectly. At least if you are good with your technical drawing, you'll be able to understand this. So now The next one we'll be going here is this. Now that's a 2D drawing. I told you this is a 2D drawing. This is 3D drawing. Are you getting it now? This is a 3D drawing. Now this is the plan. This is the plan. This is the front view we talked about, and this is the side view we show in that 2D drawing. They can all combine to give us the exact machine. So this is a 3D drawing drawn in a 3D 3D drawing in what? In a 2D sheet or model. Are you getting it now? Model. So this is a 3D drawing drawing a 2D model. So what you can see just depends on your expertise. I just drew this morning. I started this drawing this night since 1 o'clock, and everything is it. Understand? So it's still I'm still on the process of it. You can see I'm still on the process of it. Now these are the drawing. So I hope you've understood. There are so many tools, but I have to just to make AutoCAD, because one thing I do, I try to make things very simple. The most important thing is for you to begin, is for you to start. So anytime you are using AutoCAD, AutoCAD is like bringing something, the same picture, into a drawing form. So as much as possible, your drawing should be alike, should be like the real life drawing. There should not be any difference. You understand? So that is the problem about some. So for you to be very good in AutoCAD drawing, you must also be very good with your hands drawing also. So drawing on the AutoCAD will not be difficult, but I promise I'm going to make things very difficult, easy for you. You understand? You must be able to be creative, come with how you can create something. You must ask yourself, how can I do this? How can I draw it here? How can I construct it? Are you getting it now? So this is all. So on our next video, please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the like button. Click on the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So when I'll be dropping the next video on how to draw a 2D drawing and 3D drawing, you get a notification. You understand? Thank you. And also there are also other mathematics questions, physics topics you can also you can also watch on the video. All these are free of charge. I'm not doing any marketing, I'm not doing any affiliates. All that I'm doing is a free training. It's a free training. Someone will ask me, how do you come about, how do you start this thing? It's just for you to have the mindset. It's just for you to have the mindset and give you a free platform. The reason why I'm giving my AutoCAD free of charge, I teach people free of charge because I also learn free of charge. Though, but mastering it takes me dedication and time, so which I will want from you. So what I just do now, download the AutoCAD, install it on your laptop, then practice, go through what I've shown you in our next video. On our next video, we're going to start. So subscribe and like my video, and see you for the next video.